Heyo guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we probably have some of the weirdest and strangest news that has come from Sony that's for the PS5 that I've probably seen so far in this entire console's life cycle. Now, the console's only been out for a little bit of time, so I mean, there's probably gonna be some weirder stuff out there, but I think a lot of you guys will agree as we kind of go through this video that this is probably pretty weird, maybe really cool, but mostly I think a little bit more on the weirder side. So as always with these types of videos, I'm gonna always love to hear your thoughts down below as we kind of dive into the actual video itself. And first of all, with the really annoying YouTube stuff, I hate doing them. If any of you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on, or be subscribed for our PS5 giveaway. Like the video if you guys enjoy. Amazon links down below for the PS5 disc and digital, the Twitter and Twitch if you guys want to follow. Weebly deposit $100, you guys will get free stocks, so free money, and also Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go and get free Bitcoin. So let's actually dive on this actual video itself. So as I mentioned, this is probably one of the weirdest things I think I've seen so far, and I think you guys will probably agree with me as we kind of go through this video. So we actually had some leaks kind of come on out that Sony's now trying their best to go and file a brand new patent for basically an AI that's going to be playing your game or also judging you. Now, my first impression on this was maybe thinking on, like, you know, Clippy from the old school things back in the day. But when you go and have this type of face, which is probably going to end up being my thumbnail, because what on earth is this? This is like staring into my soul. I think a lot of us might just get a little bit more on the uncomfortable side. So we have an article over here from Game Informer kind of talking about this, showing up the patent itself and kind of what it even is in the first place. So let's actually dive on into this. So basically, as I mentioned, we had a leak that Sony did go and file a patent for an AI that will literally either play the game for you or judge you as you're playing the game. So this is just weird. I would love to hear your thoughts. I'd have to see it in practice because this kind of gives me some weird vibes. I feel like I'm waiting for like the alien takeover. Or if you guys ever played Detroit back in the day, it kind of reminded me a little bit of the intro screen girl, if you guys remember that. So who wouldn't want an AI to sit there and play backseat gamer? Not me. That's exactly what it looks like to be happening thanks to the recently revealed Sony patent. The patent is for an automated artificial intelligence AI control mode specifically designed to perform certain tasks, including playing a game while a player is away. Now, my very first impression off of this is for some games that you maybe just want to have like AFK grinding on. So maybe think like a game like a Dragon Quest, a JRPG, or any game out there that you have to basically like maybe fight the same mobs over and over again, get some levels or whatever. I'd maybe be okay with like an AI auto playing or auto like leveling up my characters a little bit. I think I'd be okay with that for certain games where just like you have to do the grind to kind of make the game a little bit easier and chiller. But for a lot of games out there, I feel like I don't really see the idea of having someone play the game for me. Maybe if I'm really stuck at like a jump quest or like a puzzle, maybe, but to kind of make the game a little bit easier as a bonus option. But overall, you guys can tell me, I feel like it kind of seems a little bit weird. In the patent, as spotted by Segment Next, it's detailed that this AI will involve assigning a default gameplay profile to the user. The profile will include a compendium of information detailing the player's gaming habits, playstyles, and decision-making processes while sitting down for a new adventure. What? This knowledge can then be harnessed to simulate the player's gaming habits, even when said gamer is away from their platform of choice. This just seems kind of weird to me. I'm kind of somewhat at least intrigued on this, but overall the concept of this kind of seems weird, because typically if I want to play a game, I want to play a game myself. So I'm kind of curious more so on what they mean by the AFK gaming. Like more so, are they playing my single player games and trying to progress? Is it like an option I put on to go progress the game if I'm bored? Do I just put it on if I'm trying to grind up a character? Maybe like say a Genshin Impact, I'm trying to like level up my characters. So I'm very more so kind of curious on how they want to put this in practice. But most of the time, I kind of feel like maybe if I'm stuck on something, I can see that being useful. Stuck on a puzzle, stuck on a boss, maybe. And a lot of games do already have that autoplay feature. So I can maybe see them trying to work towards that, maybe. But more so the idea of it actually harnessing and looking at your gameplay abilities, like your play styles and decision making. That seems kind of weird to me, and I'm not really sure if I necessarily like that in my gaming. Once again, those are just a patent. It's not like 100% guaranteed to happen, but I'd like to hear your thoughts. The method includes monitoring a plurality of gameplays of a user playing a plurality of gaming applications, reads the patent itself. The method includes generating a user gameplay profile of the user by adjusting the default gameplay style based on the plurality, I don't know why they keep on saying that word, of gameplays wherein the user gameplay profile includes a user gameplay style customized to the user. The method includes controlling an instance of a first gaming application based on the user gameplay style of the user gameplay profile. So even just kind of looking at the actual patent itself, it doesn't necessarily seem like it makes a lot of sense to me. More so because it says like even has multiplayer logic, multiplayer processing engine into games, like so more so multiplayer session controller. So is this more so maybe for even multiplayer? Possibly. So maybe like if you're playing by yourself or versus bots, maybe you guys can go play a game like a Call of Duty versus bots and kind of let them kind of play versus you. We have been seeing that also happen a lot with games like Fortnite to kind of fill up the lobbies. Maybe there's also like gameplay controller, maybe how fast you maybe go and like react to things. I'm not really sure. It kind of seems very intriguing, but it is also on the cloud gaming too as well, as you guys can see from the internet. But it's like game logic, game title execution engines into a lot of other stuff that's probably a little bit too high IQ for me to kind of go through. So I'm more, I'll give you guys my final thoughts more at the tail end of this video, but this is kind of looking a little bit weird to me, to say the least. The bright side. This isn't your actual usual backseat gamer. It won't be yelling at you to go left or berate you for dying a lot. I just kind of keep on thinking Clippy, like the little guy from Microsoft Word. It is also designed according to the documentation to be able to offer a player tips if it notices they are struggling with any given in-game activity. So kind of like stuff like this. I'm kind of okay with this because some games do already have this. Like jump puzzles can be hard, or maybe like hidden locations, maybe. I'm someone who probably would not take advantage of this too much because I feel like it would take away from my normal gaming ability. And I feel like if I'm playing a game, I want to play a game to have fun, not watch someone else or a bot play the game. But sometimes maybe I can maybe see if someone's maybe a more of a casual gamer, or maybe they're just like, they haven't played the game in a while and they just came back to it. I can maybe see them maybe doing the same thing where, I don't know, it makes sense. Like we already see it in games already. So I'm just kind of curious on what the extent it actually would be into. Effectively, this robot will help you get good with those games that offer a challenge that might be considered just too much. But once again, some games even out there, like maybe for a Spider-Man boss fight, it's meant to be hard because that's the point of the game. Like you're meant to feel accomplished. Same with like a Demon Souls. Like what if this game basically just beat Demon Souls for you and you just watched it? Then what's the difference between watching that on a YouTube video or a Twitch stream, at that point? So it's a little bit kind of weird, and it kind of depends on where they kind of draw the line or how helpful it can even be or what the end result for this might even turn into. From an accessibility angle, this could potentially be less of something that gives us nightmares and more of a helpful tool when navigating the game space for those that have unique needs. That is actually kind of a nice good two point as well to throw on in. Maybe someone just physically cannot go and actually do a jump puzzle or cannot physically beat a boss, and I can maybe see that so they can actually progress through the game. Maybe like an easy mode is even too hard. Like not to be too extreme, but if you have like no arms and you just don't have fingers, I can maybe see that, and that might be a nice thing for maybe someone out there for more just the accessibility version of it. But overall, like I said, I do see the idea and I do see the potential, but overall, this is kind of just a little bit weird. So I want to hear your thoughts down below for sure on this one. It's honestly fascinating that AI is nothing new, and the games industry as a whole has been leaning into this technology for years. And I do agree, there actually has been times where things will autoplay for you, or more so like say you fail a quest 10 times, it may help you like a boss fight or whatever. We have seen those features in some certain games, and even funny enough, some of those more mobile games will literally just go and play the game for you. So think like a Raid Shadow Legends. I've done a few sponsors for them. You can literally just go and press the game like autoplay, and the game will just go to choose the best decisions for you to go literally beat the game. And now for me, I can maybe see some people, if they're just doing it in the background or just kind of bored, or they kind of like just want to be lazy, I can kind of get it. But for me, who's been a gamer for a very long time, that doesn't really feel like gaming, at least to me. So I'd like to hear your thoughts down below. So yeah, kind of their questions are, what do you think about Sony doing a patent for this AI? I think it's kind of weird, more so on the idea, and how I kind of get creeped on out is that they more so want to watch my gameplay and also can play the game for me. And I'd probably want to see more advanced features and kind of like what they kind of plan on doing this in the future once the patent's all done, because that can maybe kind of determine if it'll be good or not. Like I said, for games like RPGs, where maybe I just have to go and grind out for a little bit, want to get a special weapon, want to go and like level up maybe a smaller level character, that can be very useful. I think for that, I would probably use something like this and go from there. Kind of like, so I can kind of keep on playing, but also kind of skip the boring stuff. Think like Pokemon and characters under level, but you want to get them like level 50. So I can maybe see that to an extent being helpful. I do also like the idea of the accessibility for maybe with people with disabilities and maybe be able to help them for something that they physically cannot just actually be able to go do. I do like the idea on that. But I would like to go and see more what the end result is, because they keep on saying they want to have people play the game for you, but as well also Skynet kind of basically going and like watching you as you're doing this and kind of watching your gameplay like maneuvers. That does seem a little bit weird to me. So if you guys want, leave your comments down below. I'm a little bit kind of curious overall just because it seems very intriguing to me. But this is one of the weirder and stranger things I've seen so far for the PlayStation 5 and one of the stranger things I've seen so far from Sony in general. But hey, you want to know what? New innovations, new stuff or whatever, I'm always down to go and at least give it a try as long as I'm not, well... I don't even want to say it. Anyway, that was gonna be a dark comment. Anyway, guys, thank you guys all so much for watching. Hope you guys will have a fantastic Saturday. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you guys are new, or be subscribed for the PS5 giveaway going on. Put on the notifications if you guys would like. Amazon links always linked down below for the PS5 disc and digital, the Twitter and Twitch stream as well if you guys would like to go and follow. And of course, the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock, free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go get free Bitcoin. And you guys just have a good rest of your days. I'll see you guys all throughout today for some more videos as well. Love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys up on the next one.